Hey, what's up everybody? Today is going to be a Dodge Ram, a 2007 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 4.7 liter V8 engine. And I just picked this baby up today for $5,000. Has a bed liner, everything in there's pretty cool. $5,000, it can't go wrong. But before I get all creative with this, we're gonna do an oil change on this thing. Things that you're gonna be needing for the oil change is whatever preference of jack you want. I bought me a Daytona. Gotta have some tools. So I got all my tools. This is literally all my tools. So I went out. Since I just bought this truck, I don't want to spend on expensive stuff, so I went with Quaker State. It requires a 520 high mileage blend, and I bought me a frame. I'm using the TG16 from Fram, and you're gonna need an oil pan and possibly an assistant. You're gonna be my assistant today?
Yeah.
We're just hanging out. We've been hanging out, just having a fire. We already barbecued and stuff. With that said, we're gonna have to go down there. I'm gonna show you. Right down there, there's that bolt. There we're gonna have to be getting loose down there. So once we go down there and get that bolt loose, we're gonna let all the oil come right out. This is a 2007 with the 4.7 liter. I already went ahead and took off the oil cap to refill. Sitting right over here. Requires 520. But before we do that, look, let's go check out where we're living at. We're part of so our house burned. We live in Oregon State. This is my Camaro right here, and this is the other family wagon right here. That's the bourbon, homie. That's right, huh? So this is the lake. We go fishing sometimes, right?
Yeah.
We catch a lot of fishies in there.
Yeah, and sometimes there's ducks in there too.
There's ducks in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a duck way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yes. So that's the Camaro and the bourbon.
It's called the Suburban.
The Suburban? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
All right.
Bourbon.
And this is the Bighorn edition that I bought this truck just so I'm able to haul stuff like our bikes. When I go ahead and buy firewood, so we could burn firewood. So I went ahead and bought the truck so we could bring a large amount of stuff. So when we're out here at nighttime having a drink or so, we have firewood. And yeah, man, well, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna lift this baby up with this jack right here. I'm gonna probably do all the work down there. Like I said, you're gonna need tools to loosen up that bolt. and then afterwards all the fluid will start flushing out. All right, so I'm using a 12mm socket. Usually you will need a pry bar. You're gonna need a pry bar depending on your vehicle. I mean, pry bars are usually a lot better to use. I already used my pry bar to get this loose. So I'm gonna start getting this baby loose. My helper over there, assistant, she's just watching me. She's learning all the oil right now. I never really done this one, so I'm not sure how is it gonna shoot out, but it's usually pretty scary because they make a mess. So here it goes. There you go. There's all the oil coming right out into the oil pan. Usually look for any metal shavings that you could potentially see here. The next thing we gotta get loose pretty soon is gonna be the oil filter, which is located all the way up there. It's at the front side, so we could go through the front and get it. So we're gonna wait for this baby to drain. Once it's completely drained, then you're golden and ready to move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Step 2 is getting rid of the oil filter. That's right. All right. So this is the front part of the engine. This is where your oil filter is located. I went ahead and using it by hand, but tried over and over again, but I couldn't. So this is when this baby came in handy. You could buy this at Harbor Freight for about 10 bucks, or at Walmart I thought I saw it for 5 bucks. But I'm gonna go ahead. It seems like it's gonna make a mess if I don't use a rag or something. I'm not sure. Like I said, I never done this oil change before on a car like this, but considering the engine is tilted, it is not like Chevy when the filter is facing straight down. It's on an angle. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, and hopefully it doesn't make a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of rag or some towels there. Hopefully it'll hold whatever oil does happen to spill. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. So went ahead, here we go, and took the oil filter out using this wrench or whatever, pliers, whatever they're called. And I didn't get much of a spill, even though I did put a little bit of tissue there just in case. It didn't make much of a spill. Always make sure to lube up the gasket on your new oil filter. Sorry, I apologize. But yeah, lube up the gasket with some oil and then install right where it should go. Okay, so now that I have already tightened up the bolt down underneath, I already switched the oil filter down below at the front end, and I already tightened it down by hand and a little bit with the wrench tool that I had showed you guys. And I'm gonna lower this baby down. Safety always, guys. Don't be stupid. Safety always. Now that that's done, this thing calls for 6 quarts of oil. So I'm going to put in 520 for the 4.7 liter V8 engine. the Magnum. And I'm gonna dump it in. It's thirsty. It's taking it all in. This is just the oil change, like I said. I'm using Quaker State just because I don't want to go and use one that's a little bit more expensive, because I just got the truck and I don't know if it's going to take a dump on me next week or not. So therefore, the oil was really dirty on it. You know, obviously the dealership didn't want to spend money on a used vehicle that they were going to sell me for $5,000. But this is just how you guys can get away with doing your own oil change at home by going and buying yourself a jack, one of those jacks over there, some oil right over here, some oil, and then a funnel, and of course you gotta have some tools, guys. Come on. I guess the filling up process is kind of slow on this baby, but it's gone. It's gone. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Save your tears for another day. I don't know why. All right, hold on. I still need one more quart. It's sitting right there. Where's my assistant?
I'm coming.
How are you?
Yeah.
Well, where are you? Are you busy?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to put some in?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to put too much.
sorry, girls, not today. Can you climb up there?
I think so.
You think so? Here, let me help you. Hold on.
I can do it.
All right, can do it. Go ahead. There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. All right. Stand up if you can. Watch your head. Don't bump your head up there. All right. Here you go. Hold it.
Hold it.
Yes. Come here. Hold it. And dump it in there. All right. My assistant's helping. All right. Make sure you save some for your sister because she wants to participate on being an assistant. All right. All right. Let it go slowly. Assistant number 2. All right. All right. Marilyn Alarcon. She rocking it. Alright, and that's it, girls. Make sure when you get down you do it safely. Alright. So this is gonna be it right here. Now that I have put already 6 quarts of oil in this baby, you know, there's just a big possibility I might have to go back and buy like another quart, you know, to make sure, you know, the dipstick has, you know, is leveled out to where it needs to have oil. You know, all the oil levels are correctly. So now I give it a little bit. You guys don't be nasty. Always make sure that you do a clean job. Sit this down for a little bit. What I do is I shove this in there. I shove it in there and just let it soak in all those juices. Sit it somewhere where it could drain, and then wipe it down. For the most part, don't forget to put your oil cap
back on.
That should be it. And that, my friends, is how you do an oil change on a 5.7 liter V8 Magnum engine. Make sure that everybody is safe when you do the oil change, especially your helpers. Make sure your oil filter down there is nice and tight. Your bolt. Everything else is easy peasy. And last but not least, close your hood and you should be ready to go. Before you turn it on, always, I don't know why people don't do this, you're supposed to put your key in the ignition. Right, you put the key in the ignition, right, you turn it to where everything lights up. Turn it one more time to where the beam that allows your fuel pump, your oil pump, and everything to ignite and do what they're supposed to do before your engine kicks on. But of course, and then you kick it on. That, my friends, is it for today. That's how you do an oil change on a 1500 Dodge Ram 2007 model, 4.7 liter with the Magnum engine. And that, my friends, is it for today. Stay active, keep watching my videos, stay tuned for the next one. It's your boy Leo out here in Medford, Oregon. Peace.